Good morning. How's everybody doing? We're not going to start with all of that applause and stuff. I'm going to go right into my neurofeedback session. Now, yesterday we were talking. You can see I have the Signet software already set up. Yesterday I did a simple training session, what we call peak performance neurofeedback, and I was training the frontal lobe and the parietal lobe in the back. Now, I was training on the locations called F1 and F2, right? F1 and F2. Now, today I'm training the protocol to address procrastination. It's still on the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is very big. It goes to about halfway, right where my headphone band is. Where the headphone band is where the somatosensory and the band in the motor cortex, or R. We're going to be training that later on. But between F1 and F2 and the somatosensory band is F3 and F4. So these are the locations that we're training today, F3 and F4. It is very effective in stopping procrastination, helping to address procrastination. And I think I'm going to take a dopamine patch too. I'm going to take one. I usually take it after my session, but I don't want to forget, because as soon as I'm finished, I'm going to go and start running and swimming today. I'm going to go do my peak performance protocol. So stay tuned to this channel, because I'm going to be doing the peak performance thing. Not too many people understand brain training. Not too many people understand neurofeedback and what neurofeedback is all about. So I am a certified neurofeedback clinician, educated at the EEG Institute. And so I'm going to share this with you. I'm very experienced. I've been doing this for, 10 years now. And I've helped many people, hundreds, maybe over 1,000, I'm not sure. But I've helped hundreds of people. I've helped children overcome the conditions known as autism. I have helped mitigate attention deficit disorder and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I've helped a lot of veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. I've helped a lot of regular people deal with anxiety, stress, and depression. La última vez que hicimos un video, ayer, me ha preguntado uno de ustedes cómo explicárselo en español. Pues, neurofeedback es una manera de reajustar el cerebro a su balance natural. Se puede ayudar con ansiedad, estrés, depresión, insomnia, TADH, right, which is PTSD, a lot of different conditions. And yeah. So anyway, we're about to begin now. It's 6:18, so we're going to be training until 7:18. And you are going to have the opportunity to see the sunrise here on the West Coast. I'm setting my timer for 60 minutes. And go. There we go. Now, what you see here are my brain waves, right? What you see right here are my brain waves, right? From the delta, theta, alpha, beta, high beta, and gamma frequency zones. And you can see that I tend to naturally stick toward the higher frequencies. And I'm training today at 50 hertz. You see, you can move the slider up to 40 hertz, but then you have to inch up on the arrow to get up to 50 hertz. This is the highest frequency that you can train in neurofeedback. Now, the screen that I'm going to be looking at is this screen. There we go. Is this screen. This is the screen that I'm going to be watching. Okay? Every time you hear a gong sound, that is called the reward. So that means that at that moment in time, both hemispheres of my brain are functioning in synchrony with each other at the target frequency, which is, as you can see here, 50 hertz. Okay? So let's begin our day and let's begin our session. It's like shooting free throws once you've trained your brain as much as I have. This is beautiful. Once you get into this, it feels really good. I have to share that with you. I don't like talking while I'm training, but and you can feel you can see my inhibits coming up in my brainwave activity. But this feels marvelous, decadent. I like this screen. Just when it's getting good, it's when it's over. Incredible. Incredible. That was a very enjoyable session. So, what I explained earlier, by using, look, when we started off, it was dark and you had to rely on the light. And now here I am with my eastward facing balcony, and the sun is up. It's beautiful, isn't it? Thank you for joining me. This has been another session of Peak Performance Neurofeedback. Now, before I click off the screen, I want to show you something. I should have selected my graphs so that you could have seen my graphs being made in real time. The top, the EEG amplitude trends, what you see in the top graph here, the red is my delta lines. Delta is always higher, okay? Beneath the purple is theta, and you see my alpha and theta always ride pretty close together because I've done a lot of alpha theta neurofeedback training. And beneath that is beta in yellow. You can see the theta is purple, alpha is blue, beta is yellow, and the white is high beta. Okay, there's no line for gamma. There should be a line for gamma. I've been training at 50 hertz. If there was a line to correspond with gamma, it would be way up here. Now I want you to also notice this EMG, the triggering, right? The triggering, which is the black line beneath it, right? Let me see. I don't know if you guys are seeing my, yeah, you are. Okay, that's my arrow right there, my cursor. All right. Every time you see a spike, that was when you heard a gong. Every time you see a spike, wow, look at that one. That one was off the chart. Every time you see a spike, that's when both hemispheres of my brain were operating in synchrony with each other at 50 hertz. Now I'm going to crush down the time, crush down the entire session. Look at that. Yeah, some spikes on my deltas as you can see that there was a little fatigue, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, it's training. It's not just watching a screen. Your brain is training. And look at the spikes at the bottom. Look at how I started off slow, pop, 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 and then got into the groove, and then spiked high throughout the entire session. This is what we would consider a very successful neurofeedback session. I mean, I honestly, I feel great. I really do. I always feel great after neurofeedback. Like I said before, people were asking me, what is it good for? Neurofeedback is good for anxiety, stress, depression, autism, attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, bruxism, meaning teeth grinding, insomnia, anxiety, stress, depression, a number of things. I mean, a number of things. My quality of life has severely improved. Has really improved greatly. I wouldn't say severely because that's something you say about something negative, but it has greatly improved since doing neurofeedback. And I personally have thousands of hours of training on my head. So do with that what you will. Now you got to remember, I was already starting off with a IQ above 160, so it's not like it's like on the movie Limitless, right? It helps if you're already smart. Just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. But neurofeedback will improve your focus, your concentration, the quality of sleep. Why the quality of your sleep? Because training at one frequency makes it easier for you to access all frequencies in a focused manner. You see? The brain, left to its own devices, is quite noisy. There are several frequencies and things going on in your head at any one time, especially if you're not trained, right? If you haven't been doing neurofeedback training, and especially if you have accumulated a considerable amount of neocortical dysregulation as a result of a stressful lifestyle or intense emotions or negative relationship. Toxic relationships can cause a lot of dysregulation. You could get dysregulated by being shocked. You could definitely get dysregulation in a war zone. The overaccumulation of neocortical dysregulation is what we know as PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Most people accumulate dysregulation in various parts of the brain. You have different lobes, right? This is the frontal lobe. This is the somatosensory band. This is the parietal lobe. This is the occipital lobe. And these are the temporal lobes, okay? And there are reasons for training. We've already gone over all of that. We've already gone over the brainwave frequency chart. We went over that yesterday, okay? Delta waves. Oh, that way, right? Delta waves, of 0.5 to 4 hertz, is associated with deep sleep, transcendence, and restoration. Theta waves, around 7 hertz or 4 to 6 hertz, visualization, trance, and dreaming. That's your REM sleep, light sleep, when you first go to sleep, when you dream, or when you're on the way waking up. Theta. Alpha waves between 8 to 12 hertz. I usually consider it around 10 hertz. More associated with meditation, creativity, and relaxation. Most people during the day, if you are lucky and you're relaxed and you're not focusing, most people want to be, or you're happier at, the yummy zone is at the alpha wave level. You're trying to reach that, but if you're extremely dysregulated, it's hard to do that. Okay, so neurofeedback helps you to relax down into the alpha state when you're not in training. Alpha theta, we have a protocol called alpha theta with no visual feedback. You do it with your eyes closed. It's all auditory input. The alpha theta state is the desired state for hypnotherapy. This is when you are able to take suppressed memories, suppressed emotions, and bring them up to your conscious mind, right? Beta waves. Beta waves are from 12 to 30 hertz, and beta waves are most associated with alertness, concentration, and thinking. Like right now, if you're listening to this video, if you're paying attention to what I'm saying, then you're in beta, right? Because you're focused, you're learning. Gamma waves, 30 to 100 hertz. That's where we trained today. All right. Gamma waves are associated with insight, peak experiences, and synchronization. Gamma is the unifying frequency. Right? That's why I'm always talking about peace and love and nonviolence and getting it together and, just basically peace. Because if you train at gamma, if you get up to the gamma zone frequently enough, if you train enough to provoke a permanent shift. And how do you provoke a permanent shift? You train frequently in close interval, right? Like I trained yesterday morning, and I'm training today, this morning, and I'm going to train tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to train every day for at least 20 days in a row, right? But that's about the frequency and amount that most people take to provoke a permanent shift. Now, I've already shifted. I've already provoked alpha theta shifts. I've already provoked the synchrony shift at 50 hertz. So it wouldn't take me very long. If you remember, during the session that I just had, the gong, my reward gong, kept going off. Gong, gong, gong. That's like a professional basketball player shooting free throws, except for Shaquille O'Neal, not Shaq, but another professional basketball player shooting free throws, because it's something that, you get your arm back, right? The brain very quickly recognizes and remembers the state from when you provoked a shift before. But if you want to feel peak performance and cognitive function, mental function, give me a call. I'm going to be opening up another location of the Biomedrics Health Center. I may call it the Biomedrics Wellness Center or the Biomedrics Med Spa, something like that. I'm not quite sure. But I am going to be opening as soon as I find another location, and I am scouting for other locations. The thing is, I want to get into hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber weighs a ton at least, and so I prefer to own the building. Right? I don't want to put myself in a precarious situation of having 1 or 2 tons worth of equipment, that I have to move into an office in a building that belongs to someone else, and that person can raise the rent on me, and then I got to find a place to store. I'm not even worrying about that. I'm purchasing the building for the upcoming Biomedrics Wellness Center, and I look forward to getting back to helping people be their best. Right? I started this to recover my son from autism. My son was diagnosed with autism around 2 years old, 1 or 2 years old. And he just graduated high school with flying colors as a non-neurodivergent student, as a mainstream student. A's and B's, sitting alongside everyone else in class. Well, I also homeschooled him while he was in school. I purchased the books of every subject, the school books of every subject, every grade, from kindergarten throughout his entire education. Shout out to you, Kai. I'm proud of you, son. Shout out to you too, Katie, my daughter, and my son, Ivan. Shout out to all of my kids. And while I'm here, I'm going to shout out to the biometrics team, okay? Mika, Lindsay, Nicole, and Rudy. I appreciate you guys. Couldn't do it without you. I really couldn't do it without you. And shout out to my team in Pakistan, Abubakar. I really appreciate your work on the Job Site Route app and the Labor Dia app. In fact, while we're here and while I have your attention, why not, right? Why not? Why not show you guys a little something, something? I'd like you to go ahead and take out your phone and download the Labor Dia app. Let me get the logo up here for you. Let's see what we got. There we go. This is the first logo, labordia.com. Okay. Labor Dia is a mobile app that I'm developing. Well, I've already published it, that connects contractors with day laborers, right? And if you go to the App Store with your phone, or if you go to the iStore, the App Store or Google Play Store, wow, this looks like it's my head. That's cool. Then this is the logo. This is the logo that you're going to see for the Labor Dia app, right? So if you happen to contract workers or look for day laborers, we've all hired day laborers, right? We've all hired day laborers to move, to paint, to do work, to do anything, right? Well, if you download the Day Labor app and you get a contractor account, then you'll be able to find all of the laborers, all of the workers, and all of their skills, and in order of proximity to you. In other words, the closest ones to where you are going to be listed first, and so on all the way down the line. And you can hire people to do carpentry or whatever type of construction work or any type of work that you need. If you are a day laborer, if you are the type of person who sells his labor, right, sells his work, then by all means download and install the Labor Dia app. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Maybe. Should I not? Yes, I should. Okay, well, now it's time for a brief word from our sponsors.
In the dynamic world of construction, where timelines are tight and projects demand agility, having reliable and efficient labor at your disposal is critical. Enter Labor Dia, the ultimate app for streamlining your workforce needs. This innovative platform revolutionizes the way contractors connect with skilled day laborers, saving time, reducing hassle, and enhancing productivity on your construction sites. Labor Dia empowers contractors by putting the control in their hands. With just a few taps, you can post the location of your construction site along with the rate you're offering for day labor. Laborers in your area will immediately see your job posting, complete with GPS indicators for easy navigation. This means no more waiting for days to find reliable workers. Labor Dia ensures you're matched with laborers who are ready and eager to work, whether that's right now or at the crack of dawn tomorrow. What sets Labor Dia apart is its seamless integration of technology to simplify your operations. The app's payment system, featuring PayPal and Zelle, eliminates the need for cumbersome cash transactions. Pay your workers directly and securely through the app, saving time and ensuring transparency. Plus, with Labor Dia's mutual rating system, you can build a network of trusted laborers. Rate workers based on their punctuality, skills, and professionalism, and gain valuable insights from laborers who rate your job postings and site conditions. This feedback loop fosters accountability and trust on both sides, creating a stronger and more reliable workforce ecosystem. Safety and compliance are at the forefront of Labor Dia's design. By offering tools for verifying worker profiles and guidance on labor laws, the app helps you maintain legal and ethical standards on every project. Additionally, features like geofencing ensure precise location tracking, so you know your team is where they need to be, when they need to be there. Labor Dia doesn't just make your job easier, it helps you run your business smarter. Use the app to track payment history, analyze labor costs, and optimize your hiring strategy based on real-time demand insights. Whether you're managing a small renovation or overseeing a large-scale development, Labor Dia provides the flexibility to scale your workforce up or down with ease. In today's competitive construction industry, staying ahead means embracing tools that simplify and enhance your operations. Labor Dia is not just an app, it's a strategic partner that empowers you to focus on what you do best: building. Don't let labor shortages or inefficiencies slow you down. Join Labor Dia today and experience a smarter, faster, and more reliable way to manage your workforce. With Labor Dia, the future of construction staffing is in your hands.
All right. Now, how'd you like that? Let's see. Maybe we can get a little something going on here let's see. There we go. Okay, well, now that was Labor Dia from the perspective of a contractor, right? But if you're a laborer, you also want to know what Labor Dia, the benefits that installing the Labor Dia app has. I believe most of the people who install the app are laborers. So here's another word from our sponsors.
Imagine a world where finding your next job is as easy as opening an app on your phone. Labor Dia is here to make that vision a reality, connecting hard-working day laborers like you with construction contractors who need reliable workers. Whether you're looking for work today or planning ahead for tomorrow, Labor Dia gives you the tools to take control of your schedule and secure steady opportunities. With Labor Dia, there's no more waiting at street corners or relying on word of mouth. Instead, you'll have instant access to job opportunities right in your area. Contractors post the location of their job sites along with the rate they're offering, and you can RSVP to the jobs that fit your skills and schedule. The app's GPS integration ensures you can easily find the job site, so you'll always know exactly where to go. One of the best parts of Labor Dia is its commitment to fairness and transparency. All job postings clearly display the pay rate, so you know upfront what you're earning. The app's built-in payment system, integrated with PayPal and Zelle, makes getting paid simple and secure. No more waiting for checks or dealing with cash. Your money goes directly into your account. Labor Dia also empowers you to build your reputation as a skilled and dependable worker. Contractors can rate your performance, helping you stand out and get chosen for more jobs. But it doesn't stop there. You can also rate contractors, ensuring they provide a safe and fair working environment. This mutual rating system helps create trust and accountability on both sides, making Labor Dia a community where quality work is rewarded. Beyond connecting you with jobs, Labor Dia is designed to support you in your career. Use the app to keep track of your work history and payments, making it easier to manage your finances and plan your future. And because Labor Dia is accessible on your smartphone, you can find and secure jobs anytime, anywhere, right from the palm of your hand. Labor Dia is more than just an app. It's your partner in success. We understand the challenges day laborers face, and we're here to make your work life easier, more predictable, and more rewarding. Join Labor Dia today and take the first step toward a brighter, more secure future. The opportunities are out there, and with Labor Dia, they're right at your fingertips.
All right. That's pretty cool. Everybody likes that. All the laborers, cheer. Yes. Labor Dia, people. Labor Dia. Y para los que hablan el español, yo sé que quizás la mayoría de trabajadores jornaleros hablan el español y no les he olvidado, tú sabes, Labor Día está disponible en inglés y también en español. Y también ahora tenemos tiempo para un mensaje de Labor Día en español.
Imagina un mundo donde encontrar tu próximo trabajo sea tan fácil como abrir una aplicación en tu teléfono. Labor Día está aquí para hacer esa visión una realidad, conectando a trabajadores jornaleros como tú con contratistas de construcción que necesitan empleados confiables. Ya sea que estés buscando trabajo hoy o planeando para mañana, Labor Día te da las herramientas para tomar el control de tu horario y asegurar oportunidades constantes. Con Labor Día, no tienes que esperar más en esquinas o depender de recomendaciones de boca en boca. En su lugar, tendrás acceso instantáneo a oportunidades de trabajo en tu área. Los contratistas publican la ubicación de sus sitios de trabajo junto con la tarifa que ofrecen, y puedes confirmar tu asistencia a los trabajos que se ajusten a tus habilidades y horario. La integración GPS de la aplicación asegura que puedas encontrar el lugar de trabajo fácilmente, para que siempre sepas exactamente dónde ir. Una de las mejores cosas de Labor Día es su compromiso con la equidad y la transparencia. Todas las ofertas de trabajo muestran claramente la tarifa de pago, para que sepas desde el principio cuánto ganarás. El sistema de pago integrado en la aplicación, compatible con PayPal y Zelle, hace que recibir tu dinero sea simple y seguro. Olvídate de esperar cheques o de lidiar con efectivo. Tu dinero va directamente a tu cuenta. Labor Día también te da la oportunidad de construir tu reputación como un trabajador hábil y confiable. Los contratistas pueden calificar tu desempeño, ayudándote a destacar y a ser seleccionado para más trabajos. Pero no solo eso. Tú también puedes calificar a los contratistas, asegurándote de que proporcionen un entorno de trabajo seguro y justo. Este sistema de calificaciones mutuas ayuda a crear confianza y responsabilidad en ambos lados, haciendo de Labor Día una comunidad donde se recompensa el trabajo de calidad. Más allá de conectarte con trabajos, Labor Día está diseñado para apoyarte en tu carrera. Usa la aplicación para llevar un registro de tu historial laboral y tus pagos, lo que facilita manejar tus finanzas y planificar tu futuro. Y porque Labor Día está disponible en tu teléfono inteligente, puedes encontrar y asegurar trabajos en cualquier momento y en cualquier lugar, directamente desde la palma de tu mano. Labor Día es más que una aplicación, es tu aliado para el éxito. Entendemos los desafíos que enfrentan los jornaleros y estamos aquí para hacer que tu vida laboral sea más fácil, predecible y gratificante. Únete a Labor Día hoy y da el primer paso hacia un futuro más brillante y seguro. Las oportunidades están allí afuera y con Labor Día están al alcance de tu mano.
Gracias a todos, gracias a todos. Vale, pues mira, les invito a descargar el app Labor Día y empezar a trabajar hoy mismo, ¿ok? O mañana. No, hoy mismo, porque no son las 8, ya se puede empezar. Okay, back to English. This is the second mobile app. Actually, I launched these two apps simultaneously. But my first app idea was an app called Job Site Route. You know, some say tomato, some say tomata, some say root, some say route, right? So pronounce it how you want to pronounce it. It's Job Site Route, right? Job Site Route. And this app is designed to assist food trucks in locating places of construction job sites, so that they can keep the truck moving and keep making money all day, okay? And it's also for civilians who love food trucks, comfort food, like myself. You know, I'm from New Orleans, right? So we come from a food culture, and I like food. I'm a very good cook, and I appreciate food that's well done. I like the lobster truck. If you've never had the lobster truck, if you come to LA, you definitely have to you have to try to find the lobster truck at some of the food truck events. I'm really into food trucks, and I'm really into construction, right? My dad was a carpenter, and so I like helping these industries, right? So here's another word from another sponsor, Job Site Route, which is an app that's available right now. So take out your phone and install it, right?
Food trucks bring life to city streets and satisfy cravings wherever they go. But managing a food truck's route, staying connected with customers, and securing consistent parking can be a challenge. That's where Job Site Route comes in, the ultimate solution for food truck management. At Job Site Route, we've developed cutting-edge web and mobile apps that work together to optimize your food truck's journey. With the Food Truckers app, you get a GPS-enabled tool that maps out logical, efficient routes to construction job sites and recalculates as new locations are added or removed. But that's not all. The app empowers food trucks to receive pre-orders from both construction site patrons and regular street diners, process payments seamlessly, schedule estimated arrival times, and communicate directly with contractors, diners, and even other food trucks. For contractors, the Job Site Route app is a game changer. They can view the live GPS locations and route schedules of all food trucks, pre-order meals for their team, request specific arrival times to keep their crew well-fed and productive. With the web interface, contractors can easily manage their profiles, update payment information, and even organize catering events with food trucks. And for regular street diners, our civilian user platforms, StreetGrubber.com and CurbDiner.com, make food truck dining more convenient than ever. Users can discover food trucks on their route, pre-order meals for quick pickup, rate and review their favorite trucks, and connect with other foodies. The Food Truckers web interface makes business management simple. Update your profile, menu items, prices, and pictures, all in one place. We keep it affordable and transparent. Contractors, $100 per job site per month. Food trucks, $100 per month plus 10% of pre-order sales.
$50,
Civilians,
okay?
$100 per month for adding custom
It's
addresses
$50,
to the route.
not $100.
With Job Site Route, everyone wins. Food trucks have continuous parking and steady sales. Contractors keep their teams fueled, and diners enjoy the best meals wherever they are. Join the revolution today. Visit us online and download the app to get started.
Job Site Route. So take out your phone, go to the store, whatever store is on your phone, and install the Labor Dia app and the Job Site Route. So this has been another session. As you can see, the sun is rising. I'm going to go live again as soon as I shower up, hydrate, take my supplements, and change into some running clothes. And I'm going to be heading out to do some peak performance training, not neurofeedback. I just finished that. Some peak performance physical training. We call this hybrid training. I'm going to be running. Today I'm just going to run and swim. But the ultimate goal is lifting and then running and then swimming and then doing this every day. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to share and comment. Hit the bell for notifications if they still offer that. And subscribe to all 3 of the Devin Lockett channels, which is Devin Lockett Reactions, and Devin Lockett Voodoo Child, and also the Biomed RX TV station on YouTube channel. So that's youtube.com/BIOMED RX All right. So as always, now I want everyone to stay kind, because kind is the new sexy. It's really the only sexy. I want everyone to stay blessed, and I want everyone to stay healthy. Have a wonderful Monday.